Hello, my name is E.C. White, aka Hard Luck, and man, do we have a show for you today. My guest is Memphis Prince Blue. Uh, Mr. Blue, my honor of meeting you, man. I've heard so much about you till I tell you, I'm just all ears today. And
Oh, that's good.
welcome
That's
to
good.
the Hard
Only
Luck
half of it's true,
People
though.
Show.
Only half of it's true.
Only half. Well, the mic is yours. Introduce yourself. Tell our audience something about you and me.
Okay.
So,
I'm the Memphis Prince Blue. Been a Memphis musician since the later 60s. Father was a B.B. King's pianist. Started out when I was really young, 6 years old, doing trumpet, keyboard, and stuff like that. And B.B. King would always come pick him up and say, "Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn." So that's how I got the nickname Blue. Mr. King would always call me that. And that was my humble beginnings. Other than that, started playing with Rufus and Carter Thomas via my godfather was Ben Colley, the actual original Barcade member who lived out of the plane crash with Otis Redding.
wow. So, is there any artist that you haven't played behind, or is there any artist that you would like to play with today?
Oh, I'd like to do something with some of the new artists like her. Some of the old school artists are doing a lot of comebacks. I see Smokey Robinson is doing a deal with Charlie Wilson. Getting some of the old school, bring some of the old school stuff back. Look at Bruno Mars; he's doing a whole old school remake
Yeah, yeah,
on the new stuff he's doing. Kind of like
yeah.
new old school, as they call it now.
So, doing what, the 60s, 70s, 70s, 80s?
Right. We several Memphis bands back then, but the main band I was with was a band called the Dealers, and we had a record deal on Mosaic, which was basically Malaco and CBS. We had two record deals at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a lot of singles out. We would open up for everybody back in the day with all the Coliseum tours we did with Cameo, LTD, Confunction, Barcades. I mean, this would go on and on and on. Sister Sledge and all those kind of people. All the stars, they were the star in those days. Fred Jones actually was our booking agent at the time. And he was
Okay.
doing all the booking, which probably, I think he still does that. And we were actually under his wing at the time. We just have opened up for everybody that came to Memphis or leaving out of it as well. So.
And you say you got the name Memphis Blue
Memphis Prince.
Prince.
Yeah.
And what instrument do you play? Since I don't know, and I've seen you and didn't even know it was you.
Yeah, well, you sing with different bands, right? With
Yeah.
Bobby Rush. I've done stuff behind a lot of blues artists. Jay Blackfoot and Soul Children, like in those days.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
I play everything but saxophone.
Oh, okay, sax man.
I know everything but I don't play sax. I play everything else.
My
Everything else,
bad.
but yeah,
My bad.
yeah,
Yeah. And how long you been doing music? You say you started early.
yeah. Since I was 6,
6 years old.
yeah, and now
Boy.
yeah, now I'm 6 years old. I'm not
I
gonna say.
heard that.
I'm not gonna tell that one.
Yeah.
But that's about 50 years experience overall. Yeah.
Man, I tell you, that is awesome to have that kind of resume, to play. Is Memphis your home?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Outside of just like traveling every year or so, I'm touring with somebody. But Memphis is my home, and I'll probably still be my home, no matter what we're doing recording wise now, because that's where all of our new releases are based out of the new record label. I'm with DBL Records, which is a subsidiary of the Dealers, past record deals, but it's our own label now. We kind of own it, and that's where all of our new releases are coming out of here.
So what's coming up for you? Frank?
I have two new singles that they've released on the DBL Records label, and the promoter, which is T.C. Tompkins, of he's actually I was thinking worldwide. It's called Worldwide out of Texas.
Hmm.
Worldwide Promotion of the LLC out of Texas, who was actually Michael Jackson's promoter back in the day of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Thriller days, and now he's kind of handling my promotions on DBL Records.
So, what are some of the cities that you played in that you would like to go back to? Is there one you would?
Yeah, we would open up for Confunction a lot, and they're out of Vallejo, California. They came here to Memphis actually,
Mhm.
but they're out of Vallejo. I think we're going back to Orange County very soon too, as far as we're back on tour is concerned. But that's in the works. But I would love to go back to California with some touring, of course.
Okay. And you say you was overseas this year or last year?
Well, frequently I'm over there. I have a daughter in Japan. She has a record deal over there as well, and I do some promotions. I go back and forth, have promotions and stuff.
Oh, yeah. So, man, I tell you, awesome guest, and I thank you for coming out, sharing this today. So I'm a little excited. So I'll let my audience know when I get a good guest, especially a very talented person. It's some of the people I've been meeting here at the Hard Luck TV show, and that is something that I really work hard at, is to keep interested uh, the talent coming in,
Okay.
because um,
Well, let me add also that the DBL record label is also carrying Stanley Johnson. He was the leader of the Dealers. He's also a member of the group, but he also has solo projects out that we released on DBL. And so there's other ones like on Mickey, the
mhm.
girl singer,
Oh,
and there's projects, so solo projects on all three of us as solo artists, as well as the Dealers' new releases on the DBL label.
well, tell us about the new record you own with
With TC Tompkins,
no, the
promote
one
the
with
world.
the local guy here in
Right.
Memphis.
That's DBL Records. That one is called Fed Up With It, and it has been on the charts for 6 months now.
Is that the one Tony Gentry?
That's the one Tony did. Tony did from
Oh,
the
okay.
Barcades. Yeah, he played with the Barcades and the SOS band. He's played with everyone.
Okay.
He's doing the guitar riffs on that guitar on the particular record, and it's called Fed Up With It. And you can look it up on YouTube under the Memphis Blue, Fed Up With It, and it's been a chart topper. All
Yeah. So we here just trying to really get this show off of the ground. It's a new show. We're about 5 months old,
Okay.
and we're really trying to bring in good entertainment. What is your memory of the Mr. Ben Colley of the Barcade?
Oh, that's funny you should ask that. Because I was actually like sitting on Beale Street. We were all my brothers and I was sitting on Beale Street. We couldn't go in the clubs, too young. And he passed by me. I was playing some stuff on the horn, and he was going down to Blues Alley.
Ben Colley.
Yeah, he was. He was. It was actually after the plane crash was ready. He wasn't going to fly anymore.
Hmm.
So he was doing a gig down at Blues Alley over there on front of Beale Street, and he was playing behind On the Board Sam, Little Laura Dukes, and Ma Rainey. And he said, "Well, he said,
Wow.
who are you?" I was like, you play the horn a little bit." So I said, "I was Piano Joe's son." He said, "Well, come go with me. I'm going to help you sit in." So he let me sit in on some gigs with him and stuff. And next thing you know, I think I was like 12, 13 years old. He asked me, did I want to do a gig in his place? And I was like, well, I'm not really. Well, I'm just going to tell everybody you're my son. So it's going to be okay. And the gig he gave me was the first professional gig I did was with Rufus and Carla Thomas.
Wow.
And he's the one who put me in that position.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, look, don't be a stranger on coming back. We definitely enjoyed you here at the Hard Luck TV show. And I definitely want to see you face back into place. And when you're in Memphis performing, let me know and I'll show my face.
I sure will.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to look up. There's another single that you should look up. It's called "Ode to Memphis." It's old, like ODE to Memphis.
Hmm.
That single is going to be used. They say to reopen the city once everything reopens and everything. And this is a single also on DBL Records as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
just wanted to remind everybody.
I want to send a shout out to a lot of people that's been hitting me up. What's the guy's name from Ripley, Tennessee? Man, I'll get back to that one. I talked with Charles Wilson Charles Wilson with here in Memphis, not Gap Band, Charlie Wilson.
No,
Charlie
I know
Wilson,
you
you
mean.
see
Yeah,
that?
that's what's the single he had? What was the
Charlie Wilson.
yeah,
Oh, Charles Wilson did Mississippi.
Mississippi Boy? Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually played a couple of gigs with him before my brother passed away. My brother did some gigs with him as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, my brother, his name was Mo Better.
Oh, okay.
That was my brother.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he just passed away
All right,
recently.
so
Yeah,
let's say hello to Mr. Lamont Pearson up in Ripley, Tennessee, man. I had to tighten up to pull that one back out. But I told him I'd send him a shout out, and he watches up there in Ripley.
That's cool. That's cool.
A good friend of mine, Ernie Johnson, out there in Dallas, Texas.
Hello, Ernie.
Hit me up and told me, man, you're on YouTube. So I want to let my audience know that you can catch me also on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You can check the shows out. So appreciate everybody. Keep tuning in to the Hard Luck Blues Show, and we'll see you guys next time. Check the show out tonight.
Jeez.
grizzly bears, the tigers, and the fleas. And we got barbecue to bring it to your knees. Well, here goes my To Memphis. We got some down home blues. And when you come on into Memphis, kick off your blue suede shoes. Oh, well, come on into Memphis, birthplace of rock and roll. And when you get on into Memphis, we're gonna sock it to your soul. I was on my way to Graceland, then I headed down to Bill. It came handy in the park, where soul gave you a feel. And from B.B. Kings to Elvis, blues came to suede shoes. Well, Stax gave you a soul man, to LaBonna and St. Jude. I got hooked at that phone now, Pyramid, hook, line, and sinker. Even played the Phoenix Forum. So come on and get your ticket. Whoa, here goes my To Memphis. We got some down home blues. And when you come on into Memphis, kick off your blue suede shoes. Whoa, won't you come on into Memphis, birthplace of rock and roll. And when you get on into Memphis, we're gonna sock it to your soul. Catfish on the Mississippi, where we got a river queen. To ride carriage to the Peabody is a Southern bell's dream. Get your ribs at rendezvous now. Get you a Southern fried meal. Silky or Sullivan's the rainbow, with a pot of gold appeal. With boogie-woogie pianos and some rock and roll guitar. You can get it all in Memphis. You don't have to look far. Whoa, here goes my To Memphis. We got some down home blues. Yeah, we do. And when you come on into Memphis, kick off your blue suede shoes. Whoa, when you get on into Memphis, birthplace to rock and roll. And when you get on into Memphis, we're gonna sock it to your soul. Wow! You can take a walk on a long deal. Stacks and Sunny Side in record deals. Civil Rights Museum, we know just how you feel in Memphis. That's right now. And deep in the heart of Memphis, Blues Hall of Fame has found a home. Whoa, whoa, it's the Memphis Blues and Soul. Well, we can rock you, baby, till you're old. Well, here's to Memphis, you're living bold. And catch your home running auto. So where goes my To Memphis, birthplace to rock and roll. And when you come on into Memphis, we're gonna sock it to your soul. Oh, won't you come on into Memphis? We got some down home blues. Yeah, we do now. And when you come on into Memphis, kick off your blue suede shoes. When you get on into Memphis, birthplace to rock and roll. Yeah, when you come on into Memphis, we're gonna sock it to your soul. Yeah, y'all know where we at. We're here till you roll, where we can sock it to your soul. That's right. Y'all come on down and see us sometime, you hear? Hey! you look around, the whole world's coming together now. Everybody come on, sing! Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? You be singing, the wind is shaking everywhere. Oh yeah. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? All about the world should be shining, shining, shining. Say it's all right. Say yes, it's all right. That's why.